Your ignorance was purposeful and helpful. I was supposed to use those words because that's not something that I would generally say to you, but I knew that I was meant to. It's challenging not to own yourself in life because you're going to always evolve and become something more. And when we don't do that, the world doesn't evolve either because we never know who we're going to become when we enter the world or how the world's going to turn out and things can develop. But I was feeling the energies. This is Friday, it's May the 9th, and I was feeling the energies of the day, especially in the United States. And I happened to release a Substack article saying how Wilhelm had told us what would be going on, but it was more than that because I know tomorrow we'll have a little more energy. And so I wanted you to understand and to remember who you are. That's really what this was about. I could not have told you that I could have developed this ability after doing this work for 36 years. I had no idea. You don't have any idea what you could develop either because it's out there in the future somewhere. If we use the abilities and skills and talents and gifts that have been passed down from others, and then sometimes we develop new ones, and that's what has happened. So, but I'm going to read the message to you because I have to we have to accept who we are. I've been doing this so long and trying to attempting to finish this work and explain to people has been challenging. So I have to show it in real time and explain it. Because also I was introduced to some people that are really interested in this. And so next week I'm going to meet a whole bunch of them and I need to finish this. And I've been um, not being able to do that because I couldn't tell people this can heal you. This is really great. Even though I'm saying this is what's happened for me at 74 and everything's like healed through this work because it was energetic alignment and that's what came through. But I'll read it to you. And it'll explain a lot of things why I haven't known what I had. You don't know what you have either. Again, because it's always developing. And this is the message. May 10th, 2020. Your ignorance was purposeful and helpful. Yes, we are speaking to you directly, and that means anyone who happens to read our words. You may choose to reject them now, but we assure you they will make sense to you at some point. If you have been reading our communications for a while, you have noticed we often refer to earlier messages. The reason we do this is to hopefully instill in you the idea of evolution, meaning you come to understand things in a sequential manner. Another way to say this is collective consciousness is continually expanding. Again, Roger is merely a messenger, but a great one as he holds more doubt than many of you. This morning we had him hear a series of recordings he knows he's heard before, but today they seem to make sense. Same occurs when he reads our messages, even though you might think Roger would have understood them at the time he transcribed them, but he did not. We point this out because many of you will begin to understand things about your life and then judge yourselves for being naive, stupid, or ignorant, and other similar labels that are never helpful and completely inaccurate. We are sharing this now as more of you have time to contemplate. You will begin to remember things of your life where you doubted what you thought you were meant to do in your life, or felt you were inclined to do, or simply had a strong desire for no apparent reason. None of them were accidental, wrong, or meaningless. They were all meant to provide you with the choices you might make. Every choice was purposeful, never right or wrong, but always caused you to expand and remember who you are. If you want to find the truth of all this, you can take a journey through our work. Visit our website. Place the word remember in the search bar. and read all the messages that propagate. You will not miss remembering who you are and who you wanted to be. And that's why I said this work is for everyone. We're going through a generational change in our world, and this work was meant to uplift humankind in consciousness. That's what it is, because it's saying we all come into the world with something, but we've been talked out of it. We've been programmed to believe we're less or inaccurate or whatever it might be. And then we have conflicts. And then we have tension in our world because we're not letting go of those grievances and not accepting that, wait a minute, maybe everyone comes born with something they're meant to develop. And that's what this work is. So I had to put this out because I'm going to be completing this work. And I know a lot of people didn't understand it, but it's it's the best thing ever. Because what more would you want than to understand who you are and to love yourself and then put that into the world? Because see, that's not what we're seeing. And I'm doing this on Friday night because I know there'll be a little more energetic things happening, especially in the United States, but everywhere. It's a global transition, which is why I have spoken of it. Had no clue that this was going to be what I would do, but that's what I'm doing now and fully committing to it. And so those of you who are interested in the program, please join it. It's going to change your life and hopefully our world. I put something out and I called it an evolutionary greatest discovery, humanity's new evolution discovery. You can discover something more about yourself too. That's all of us. And that's what that message was saying. We each come to do something. And if we would put that energy into ourselves, we would see very different results in our life and our world. So that's what I have to do. I hope you do as well.